Hey, Sea Milk.
Yeah?
Look at that.
It's KLG. Kentucky Lucky Gold. I don't know what that stands for. And why is that little white kid burying its head in a fake...
I think he's puking it up because it was so gross.
Throwing up.
Yeah.
I get it. I get it.
That's pretty funny.
KLG. Hey,
Anyway.
real bike.
Oh, nice.
So, ZX6R.
As some of you are aware, we're currently on this awesome trip through Taiwan, and we're up in the mountains here, and we're just having a great old time, aren't we?
We are. I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out if you can actually buy chicken here. Yeah. It looks like a place you throw up in the bathroom.
It's definitely a chicken place.
Yeah, okay.
They're closed for now.
Anyway, it's absolutely beautiful for sure.
Yeah.
So I want to talk to you about this. We always look back on old times and experiences, right?
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you a question. Not point blank. I want to address this. In 2018/2019, because we're right around that time.
Yeah.
Would you move to China? Okay.
That is a very, very good question. Let's hit the road and answer that.
Okay. All right, puke bucket. See you later, KLG.
Yeah, see you later, KLG.
All right. This, by the way, I have to address this bike. It is so quick and so awesome, but I've been telling you this whole time, it is the most cramped thing I've ever been in. I'm literally like locked in here. And it's got like a really tight spring in the back, so every bump is just soaking through my sphincter.
Well, you are getting down with the Cygnus after all.
I am always down to the Cygnus though.
Okay, so that is a very good question. Would I still come to China 2018-2019?
Not for a visit, but to live.
Yeah, to go and live. Personally, no, I wouldn't.
Okay.
There's a couple of reasons for that.
Okay.
But I also would not like discourage people from doing it either.
Okay.
I can't make it past this guy. See if I can get through here. Okay, so first of all, where do I start? The way things have changed, the opportunity is just not the same anymore. Okay. We're currently in a very different climate to when I first arrived in China.
Okay.
We've talked about this before, so let's not do a repeat.
Right.
But simply put, the opportunity of China opening up and it being a bit more free and hard and fast and loose, sorry, hard and loose with the rules, fast and loose with the rules and all that, and you know, just kind of the opportunity there.
It's stifled business opportunities, but in particular for foreigners.
I had a bit of an argument with a Chinese nationalist a while ago because he'd been criticizing me, and he's been studying overseas for the last 10 years. He's been in Canada, right? And I basically said to him, you have missed out on the 10 best years of your country, your country's growth.
Right.
And you can't try to tell me you know China, because you've been living in Canada all this time. You have not seen the changes. The amount of changes I have seen in China have been astounding.
Right, we were there in the golden age.
Yeah, while you've been sitting in Canada, you know, getting your Canadian citizenship and, you know, all that nonsense, you have missed out on literally the best years of China.
Right.
And I can say that without a doubt. China's best years, we were in China.
Right.
You know?
100%.
And it's been so exciting to see the growth. Just the growth and the change in attitudes and the change in wealth all around us, right?
Right.
But it's reached a point now where that massive, awesome growth is not happening as quickly anymore. Right. And attitudes have changed. So how about you? Let me ask you, would you move there now?
I want to address what you just said a little bit.
Okay,
there was every Chinese leader, because it's a one-party state and they like look up to the one-party leadership, the massive authority that they have. They always have a phrase or something they were well known for.
Yeah.
And the period under the last leader, like Hu Jintao, it was kind of known as like limitless growth. It almost felt like China was never going to frickin' stop.
Absolutely.
It was booming, right? Then, to put a band-aid on it, when the economy slowed down under the new leadership, it became, now the Chinese dream is called moderate prosperity.
Ah, right.
It's just, you don't have to get rich, right?
No, you don't.
It's just, it's good enough. Just get to that level, right?
Sure.
So that was kind of the excuse, like, let's slow down. We're not gonna, it's not gonna grow forever.
Yeah.
So
by the way, I think our batteries are about to die. Have you got a battery symbol on your thing?
Yeah, it's still going.
No, mine it looks like doesn't have numbers anymore. It's like low battery.
Really?
Yeah. Okay.
Well, let's swap it out.
Yeah, let's just let's just finish off what we were saying, and then we'll pull over, because this is a good topic.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if you're dead, you're dead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's still recording.
Well, I'm talking now,
yeah,
so
go
just
for,
leave
go
it on
for
me.
it. Yeah.
So anyway, to answer your question, I actually would not move to China now, knowing what I know now. And I won't choose opportunity as the reason, because you just chose that. I would choose the attitude towards a person from the outside has changed drastically, and I was never heckled. I was never belittled. I was never treated like a complete outsider when I first moved there. I never expected people to be blatantly nice and randomly generous to me or anything, but they were. And that kind of positive attitude of Chinese people towards outsiders coming to see their country, like I was a beautiful thing. It was a really beautiful thing, and that has completely, I'm not gonna say vanished. You can still find that attitude, but it's now an attitude of paranoia, and it's an attitude of you're not necessarily welcome here, no matter what you do.
I'm gonna say this, okay, because I see this happening every day in Shenzhen. When I first got to Shenzhen, you still saw remnants of communist propaganda. Right. There were buildings that had like murals painted on them about having one child, and you know, like they'd have a family like was happy with a camera around their neck and one child on their shoulder, and you know, typical communist propaganda stuff. Right. But it kind of all went away. Like during the time I was staying there, they got rid of all of that, and it was replaced with like Gucci and, you know, Armani or whatever. You know, it totally changed around. Right. But I'm seeing all the propaganda come back. Right. I'm seeing hammers and sickles everywhere. I'm seeing big communist flags going up in Shenzhen, which is like the most progressive city in China. Right. Well, I mean, it's the same in all of China. It has to follow the same rules, right? You know, they have that like socialism with Chinese characteristics, or Xi Jinping's 12 thoughts of whatever, and it's all that shit's coming back with a vengeance. It was never in your face, so you could ignore the fact that you were in a communist country. Right. Because everything seemed prosperous and everyone's happy and on the up and up, but now that rhetoric is back. It's coming back, and it's uncomfortable. It makes me uncomfortable. Right. You know? Absolutely. And so for those two big reasons, I would say no. Yeah. For a more realistic reason, I would say like the majority of people that would go there for a gap year or something like that would be going there to teach English or do some volunteer stuff or something like that. And for them, I would say don't let that discourage you. I just think that knowing what I know now, I probably wouldn't have a good time. But if I came here fresh and was here for like a year or something, I think I would still have quite a bit of fun. So absolutely, it's about knowing what we know now, and I think it's just not as good of a place to be a foreigner in now. All right, cool. Well, I think we should wrap it up since I'm about to run out of GoPro battery if I haven't already. Okay. So anything you'd like to tell our subscribers before we sign off? Whether you have a black GoPro battery symbol. Yeah, that's what I've been having all this time. It doesn't mean it's off, right? I don't think so. Whether you have that or not, you know, if this is off, then you won't be hearing what I'm saying. But if you're lucky enough to hear what I'm saying, give China a shot. Yeah. Just don't do it for a long-term plan. I don't think that's the takeaway. I think we've mentioned this a few times, but China's a fantastic adventure. Right. Go and enjoy yourself. You know, have a blast, have an adventure, meet new people, all of that. But don't try to think you can make it a long-term thing at the moment. Agreed. Anyway, our days are numbered. Our days are numbered as foreigners. Thank you very much for watching. If you haven't already, subscribe. Don't forget, we got merchandise down below. Really cool design. If you want to rip and support the channel. And because Winston just ran out of battery, I gotta say thank you very much, guys, and as always, stay awesome. Okay, we salvaged it. Hey guys, thank you for joining us on this little adventure, and please don't forget that down below in the description we have a whole bunch of Google Maps links. Every time we do one of these episodes, we want to share where we went so you guys can replicate the exact same journey yourselves. So if you go down and check, there's a Google Maps link to a really good restaurant in the area that we enjoyed, a really beautiful place or a really cool thing that we did there, and also a hotel recommendation, always within an affordable range. We're not getting sponsored by any of these things. We just want you guys to have a really, really good time on the road and do China on easy mode, which is Taiwan. Also, if you guys are in the mood to support us, there is this crazy new feature that YouTube has rolled out that allows you to become a member. So if you want to be a member of the ADVChina team, you can go down below and you'll see a little join button. And we're going to make sure that every single Monday, we've been doing it for a while now, but every single Monday you'll get a post with a little bit of behind the scenes of conquering northern China or conquering southern China, or any of our adventures really. So you'll get some kind of insight into what's going on behind the scenes. But not only that,
you also get a early release for the up-and-coming ADVChina episode, whether it be on the bikes or off the bikes. That Monday's episode will be posted on Friday. So again, a little bit of a donation, help support the channel, and you guys get early access and behind the scenes. Thanks so much.
Also, while we're on the topic of releasing videos, we've decided that we're going to become incredibly structured and make sure that every single Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, that's American Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be releasing ADVChina, that's American Eastern Standard Time. And every Wednesday, Lau86 will be releasing his video for the week at 1 Eastern Standard Time as well. And on Friday, it will be me, Serpenzadeh, releasing my video at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So you guys can pretty much be guaranteed that, like clockwork, you'll be able to watch 3 videos a week coming out for both of us. So anyway, thank you for watching. We'll catch you in the next one. Until then, you know the drill. Stay awesome.